Evening, you guys.
Everybody look around, cause there's a reason to rejoice, you see. Everybody come out, and let's commence to sing and joyfully. Everybody look up, and feel the hope that we've been waiting for. Everybody be glad, because the silent fear and dread are gone. Freedom, you see, has got our hearts singing so joyfully. Just look about, you owe it to yourself to check it out. Oh, can't you feel a brand new day? 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 Everybody be glad, because the sun is shining just for us. Everybody wake up into the morning, into happiness. Hello world, it's like a different way of living now. Thank you world, we always knew that we'd be free somehow. In harmony, and show the world that we've got liberty. It's such a change for us to live so independently. Freedom, you see, has got our hearts singing so joyfully. Just look about, you owe it to yourself to check it out. Oh, can't you feel a brand new day? 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 Can't you feel a brand new day?
Hello, and welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Northern Colorado. My name is Christine Roth. I am a practitioner here in this community, and we are so glad that you decided to join us this evening. We are an inclusive spiritual community honoring all faith traditions, lifestyles, and beliefs. Wherever you are on your journey, we welcome you here. So let's take a moment to read together our vision and mission. We are a powerful spiritual community, lovingly committed to a world of acceptance, compassion, peace, and joy. And our mission, to gather together to express love, practice radical acceptance and inclusion, and connect with one another and spirit. So we have a wonderful guest speaker for you this evening, Reverend Christina Jones, and I will introduce her in a moment. But I invite you to take this time right now to just settle in and go within as we begin with an opening prayer and a meditation and then a song. So I breathe in, welcoming that presence of the Divine Spirit, knowing that there is only one mind, one heart, one source of absolutely everything. And I call that Spirit, I call that God, I call it the divine, I call it love. No matter what I call it, I know that it is the infinite, powerful presence that has its light and love in absolutely everything. Knowing that each one of us is one with this presence, for it moves in us, through us, around us, and experiences and expresses life as us. And there is absolutely no way for us to separate ourselves from it, for we are absolutely one in it. And so what I know for this evening is that each one of us comes together in love and light as the expression of spirit in this very moment. That we recognize and allow that unfoldment of spirit through this time together, through Reverend Christina's words, through the music, through all the hands that have come together to put this service together, knowing that it is absolutely being led in that love and light that is spirit. I know that each one of us awakens to the greater unfoldment as a result of being here tonight. So I give great thanks for this truth, for this word, for the light and love that each one of us is. As I release these words to law, knowing that there's nothing more to do than to let them be and to allow that light and love to unfold here, now, in this very moment. And so I release these words and let them go. And if you would like, please join me in saying, and so it is. So let's just take a moment to stay within as we go into our meditative song.
Is who I am. Love is who we are. Love is all there is. All there is love is who I am. Love is who I am. Love is who we are. Is who we are. Is all there. Love is all there is. Love is who I am. Love is who I am. Is who we are. Love is who we are. Is all there. Love is all there is love.
All right. So the featured song today is a favorite of mine. I've listened to it so many times. It's by Joe Pug. It's called Long Midnight. Here we go. Like a morning star, like a firstborn son, oh, my blistered heart has been lifted up, and through narrow eyes I have seen for so long. Now my road is wide and my grievance gone, and my own, my own, my own, my own, my own long midnight is done. like a steady job, like a heavy rain, and I'll be close at hand when they call my name. I couldn't say as much even yesterday, but I have seen the flood and my heart has changed. And my own, my own, my own, my own, my own long midnight is done. And my own, my own, my own, my own, my own long midnight is done.
Thank you for that, Jimmy. So let's take a moment now to harmonize our hearts and minds. So if you will place your hand over your heart and say it with me. Care, appreciation, gratitude, compassion. Care, appreciation, gratitude, compassion. Care, appreciation, gratitude, compassion. Care, appreciation, gratitude, compassion. So Reverend Christina Jones is a powerful teacher, writer, and intuitive allower of the divine. She is passionate about supporting the divine feminine within all sentient beings through prayer, higher consciousness, and living being in the present moment. She is the founder and co-creator of a CSL-focused ministry, Divine Feminine Evolution. Reverend Christina is a healing emissary of light and love for herself and the world. Please help me welcome Reverend Christina Jones.
Thank you, Christine. And I also like to thank Reverend Leah and all of you here. It's so beautiful to connect with everyone here. I've known Reverend Leah for, I think, 8 years now. So we've got to play, learn, and love in the light. And that's the topic of this conversation, and this energy of light as we're moving into solstice season. But it is very new. As we all know, the past 2 years, we've gone through a huge energy of light and change. Some of it hasn't looked really good. Some of it, we've been screaming and kicking into this new age of light and this Christ consciousness. But the one thing I'm clear of, and if any of you have read history or any history book, it's always darkest before the dawn. Every time, before a golden age, you clear up the muck to expose the light. And today and this evening, all of those who are looking at this later on online, there's a light that is emerging inside of us. Recently, I had someone ask me, well, how do we imbue this? For myself, I've been extra sleepy. I have friends that can't sleep or need more sleep. And it's this new energy. Scholars are speaking about it. Astrologers are speaking about it. Mystics are speaking about it. We chose to be here at this time. Even though some days it's very interesting. You don't want to get out of bed or you can't have enough coffee. So, Ernest Holmes, who went through even the dark night of the soul, during his time when he founded religious science, created religious science, he went through the Black Plague. The world was in a different place 100 years ago, and it looks very similar except for the technology. However, there is a higher technology, that light consciousness that is inside each and every last one of us. Ernest Holmes says, the light should come with an expansion of consciousness. Light shines in the darkness, and darkness comprehendeth it not. So 3 steps that I feel I intuit one day through meditation and listened. Action, welcome, and energy. That's what I heard. And then I heard awe. I'm like, oh, it's an acronym. I'm not a big acronym person. But it's a great acronym of that expansion of consciousness. That's the light. That's first and foremost of us stepping into it. We're made from light. We're created from stars. Some say, it's even in the Bible, that when Jesus spent time in meditation, he came out so illumined with that light of the divine presence. His followers, his disciples, could not look at him. I feel that's what Ernest was talking about. That consciousness that we are to expand, that imbues our DNA, that provides us health, wealth, love, abundance, and that we just pour it forth, pour it out. That we are one with that light all the time, even when we're sleeping. MRI machines have shown that there's an energy, even when someone is physically ill, so to speak, there is an energy within that machine. That's the light. They don't know what to call it. Your heart, your brain, but there's something that is beating us and breathing us. And I feel, sense, and know that's that Christ consciousness. Question, how can we take action in allowing more light, more expansion? How can we expand that light every day? Is it taking a walk? Is it taking a beat? Is it taking a breath? Even when life may appear to be stressful or challenging? Can you go dance, move, listen to music, do artwork, sing, hum, listen to a song you haven't heard in years? That changes your consciousness. That's light. That's that Christ light of being still and know. My Angelou, nothing can dim the light that shines from within. How can we welcome it? It's that awe. How can we stand still in it? Are we welcoming in the light? Even when we get frustrated? Holidays bring up all kind of energies. Family gatherings, obligations, parties, presents, shopping, getting busy with the everyday stuff. Are you allowing and welcoming that light? Are you expanding that? Are you shutting it down like a garage door? I like to say sometimes, at least for me, if I find myself venting about the news or I don't see anything, I can literally feel a sinking. I don't feel whatever myself is. I know that's light. I feel heavy. There's a heaviness. It's like a weight. So then it's like, okay, am I welcoming the light or am I welcoming something that's just making me more tired, more sleepy, or more agitated? I see agitation on the road sometimes, driving down 25 or any highway. And other people, arguing with other people, it's like, okay, am I going to participate in that or not? Even while driving, taking a deep breath. And that's that welcoming. Even with a car moving, that's that welcoming, because the light is ever present. Nothing or no one, I like to add, no one can dim our light. We cannot give our power away anymore. Last week, I watched Reverend Leah's message about the light within. It is our responsibility to raise the consciousness. She said that. It's up to us. Everyone's waiting and waiting for someone to show up. There's no one coming in on a cloud, I'm pretty sure. To like, oh, they're going to fix everything and put everything back to where it was, whatever back means, because that's an illusion. That's a delusion. How about stepping into welcoming newness? Technology is moving fast. Well, how about our spiritual consciousness of technology? A new type of tech, of connecting to not just the internet. I'm on an iPad. Everyone's on a phone or doing X, Y, and Z. How about the real internet, real internet, which is the Christ consciousness? We're in solstice season, December 21st. The light is coming, but it's a new light. Shamans are speaking about we're in a new time frame. The Mayan calendar change. We're in the Aquarian age. Nothing or no one can dim our true light unless we allow it. We have free will. We have choice. All of us do. I made a choice one day. I did not want to watch the news. I just chose it. I needed a break. I need to be aware. I might say not be aware. However, consciousness, sometimes that calls me for a time of prayer, but just one day I'm like, I don't want to know. I want to just be with me and do other things without always being bombarded with information and pings on the cell phone about X, Y, and Z. To stand in that light, to welcome in the light, and to allow a different information that's still home, that we are still connected to 24/7, 7 days a week, in physical form and non-physical form. I feel and believe, and many founders in these teachings, that is always there. We are to beam so bright and so lovingly, even when things do not look the way we want them to look, or the way we think they should look. What can we do to welcome in more light? Physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. The new year is coming. I believe the new year is starting now. It's not so much the December 31st. It's now, we're in it. There's a light emerging so fast on this planet. All the meteorites in the stars. You could see Jupiter. During the full moon, you could literally see Jupiter with your bare eyes. What a blessing. That the moon shines upon us as the sun shines on the moon. So how can we welcome more light to shine more? This week I did a little exercise going in the grocery store. I started chanting myself, I am light, just to see what would happen. Had a little 3-year-old girl run up to me, just smiling. Just started saying that to myself, no matter what, just saying it to myself. And I found myself being more grounded, shining bright in that presence. No one, no thing can take our light away. We are still those children. We are children of the divine. All the time. Earth is a school. It's a growth path. Mother Earth is beautiful, but it's also a beautiful tool for us to practice what we all preach, what we all read, to welcome in and imbue the light. Matthew 5:16. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Glorify Mother, Father, God. That's the energy. Everything is energy and information. Many people have heard this. This is not new. Well, light's energy. Light is frequency. Bring that energy into everything you do. If you're not feeling it in that moment, take a step back. Give yourself 5 minutes. Take a pause. Even if you're talking to family and friends, go to the other room. Tell them, hey, let me call you back. Shift your energy. Don't engage even when some people want to stay in their energy. They want to be frustrated, disgusted, argumentative. Take a beat, say, I have to call you back. If you're in a physical space with them, go to a restroom. Find something to do. Shift your energy. That increases your light. We are energy. No matter what, even when we're sleeping, we're energetic beings. All the time. To feel it. Touch your heart sometimes. Feel your pulse. That's a light radiating through you. It is always through you. All the time. Change the energy of your environment. Change the furniture in your house if you can. Move a picture. Shift that. Everything we do affects our light. This community affects the world. You may think it doesn't. Every sentient being creates a light frequency. Plants do. They've measured it. Animals do. To step into that, we all participate. We, every last one of us, counts for the collective light that is emerging. And we can either hold peace or frustration. We can hold prosperity. Even if the bank account looks different, hold it. Hold that energy of light. Hold it. Hold that energy of love. The beautiful song that Julie and Jimmy sing. Add light to it if you want to. Sing it. Light and love are one. That's an energetic field. It's an energetic frequency. There's a download on this planet that's happening now. Hence the strife. The old is falling away. And I'm not talking about old in age. I'm speaking of old beliefs, old patterns. Everything new is being birthed. And some of that lower energy wants to hold on to the way things were and doesn't want change. Change happens all the time, whether we want it or not. Right now, the planet is moving. Everything's moving. Well, how's our energy reacting to it? Is it moving more peaceful? As I'm watching, I'm a fan of Mother Earth, and I'm watching the volcanoes. That's energy. Mauna Loa, Kilauea are moving right now. Mother Earth is responding to our light, our frequency, our energy. We're in a new dawn, a new light. Every solstice brings something new, but this one, this is a humdinger. I could feel it. And many people I talk to, I'm pretty sure you can too. It's something. It's like something amiss. Or it's something that's a light. We are in a new dawn, and all of us participate. Every last one, even the new babies and the beautiful elders. I'm watching people doing videos, and they're 100 years old, and the wisdom, everything that they have surpassed. And that one thing I saw they have in common, they have a positive light frequency because they've seen it. They've been through it. They surpassed it, and they're still teaching. They're still being that high frequency, that light. We are light in human form. We can shine that bright. As people have seen pregnant women, they glow. That's that life within. Well, how come we all aren't glowing? Shouldn't have to take a pregnancy. How about this? A new pregnancy. We're all giving birth, all of us, to a new world, a new life, a new consciousness, a revival of consciousness, of Christ's light. That's what the great Wayshower has said. Lighting up a community creates a new humanity. Lighting up your own community, your neighborhood, this community, your work community, your family community, be it biological or friends, shifts humanity. It always has happened. It will continue to happen because we are evolving. We are shifting. As the planet is purging, moving, shifting, land mass is coming up. Hawaii's getting bigger. It's amazing in our lifetime. Some things may sink, but other things rise. Well, that's a new light. That's part of it. And it shows up physically, metaphysically, emotionally, and spiritually. And what actions can you take? Are you welcoming it? Are you imbuing the energy? Are we imbuing the energy? Are we embodying the energy of light? Something as simple as smiling at someone in a grocery store. Saying good morning, good evening, shifting your own energy. Feeling into your body. Movement, if you're able to move. And even if you're in a situation where your body may hurt, move an arm, move a finger, move a hand. Smile. It shifts everything. Even if someone wants to be in a different vibe than you, you could shift you. Watch what happens. I was in a store one day and I watched two people arguing because there was a shortage of milk. And I stopped. I don't drink milk, but I was in another non-dairy area and I stopped and watched. And the sales clerk came by and said, everyone should calm down. It's only milk. He's like, it's just from, and I sat there and I laughed. And when he was laughing, they wanted to argue, and I started laughing. I watched it. They stopped. Two strangers realized, what in the world are we doing? Because I laughed at him. I'm like, that's pretty cool. It's just from a cow. That's true. And he's like, go to a different store. And it's like, it took that. It stopped it. He wasn't trying to stop. He was trying to talk to him, but when he made the joke, and then I laughed, and then other people heard it, was like, yeah, it's silly. It's really silly. That was energy. That was light. That's growth. That's what we are here to do and born to do, to continue to shine, to lighten up, to enliven up, to be up in that high frequency, no matter what. And not ignore your feelings. I'm not saying that. Not ignoring what's going on. But don't sit in it for hours or days. Complain about something, an argument you had with someone 10 years ago. That's gone. They're gone. Complain about this person didn't do this and this person hit my feelings. Journal it out. Write it out. Dance it out. Scream it out. Shift your energy around it. Move forward. Is what I'm seeing, those not working anymore. It's about a higher evolutionary time that we're in. And it's so, so beautiful. We are the light of the universe. This is my goddaughter. And to see that, you see the light. She doesn't dare dim it. And I hope she never does.
We are the light of the universe. The time is now to shine brighter than the largest star. We are required now more than ever to shine the way Christ did when he came out of that time of meditation and contemplation, to just glow. And I tell people what to do. They ask you, I'm just being myself. Just shine. It's time. That's the purpose of each and every last one of us. Shine with your friends and your family. A smile changes everything. Be the light in this new light and be in joy. And I invite you all now, if you're able and willing, take a deep breath. And I know right here, right now, this community is blessed with a beautiful light, a love, joy, and wisdom. That's light and presence. I know each and every last one of us in this room and watching online is filled with the light of the Christ consciousness, that everyone's needs are met with love, presence, divine energy, divine harmony, and oneness. Taking action, welcoming the light, and being the energy of the light all the time. There's a wholeness, there's a healing that is here. I know and sense this for everyone. Right here and right now. May the light shine in each and every last one of us brighter than ever before. And so it is.
I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up.
Yes, we are. So it's time for our offering. So if you could place your hand over your heart and repeat after me. This gift is spirit and form, circulating and blessing all it touches. Freely I give, and joyfully I receive. And so it is.
It's a Tabor Darling song.
All of me designed to perfection. All of me beautiful and sacred. All of me a wonder, expression of the infinite. All of me pure light divine. All of me designed to
perfection. All of me, beautiful and sacred. All of me, a wonder, expression of the infinite. All of me, pure light, divine. All is love, all is light. All is love, all is light. All is love, all is light. All of me, pure light, divine. All of me designed to perfection. All of me beautiful and sacred. All of me a wonder, expression of the infinite. All of me pure light, divine. All is love, all is light. All is love, all is light. All is love, all is light. All of me, pure light, divine. All of me, pure light, divine.
Thank you, Matt. Oh, so I bless this money that has been received this evening, knowing that this currency is part of the circulation of life, of the divine energy that has come forth into this community, knowing that this money enables us to be the light in this community, to share our gifts with everyone who walks in through those doors. So for it, I am so very grateful, knowing that this is the divine energy. And so it is. So if you are here for the first time, welcome. I see you, I acknowledge you, and I thank you for being here. And I hope that this evening you are able to walk out of these doors or depart with this service feeling a little more brighter within. And now it's time for our announcements.
Yes, it is.
All right. Oh, look at this. We got Rudolph.
This is what I'm talking about. It is time for the announcements. Okay. Now we'll see if I can do 4 things at once, because usually I don't have control of the clicker. So here we are. QR code, people. We learned how to use these last week. Take your phone out, get on the QR code. We're sponsoring a family. What we want to say to everyone is, thank you all for supporting the 3 families that we adopted. You can still shop online, by scanning the QR code. Isn't that awesome? Scan the QR code to shop on the Amazon wish list, and the gifts will be sent directly to our beneficiaries at a woman's place. So Sunday, December the 18th, we are having a family service Sunday youth presentation. We're going to ride around in a pickup truck. We're not really going to ride around in a pickup truck because it's just interfering with my life. So the kids are going to have we're going to have a sing-along. We're going to have a sing-along. Jimmy's going to play, the kids are going to sing, and then we are going to sing along. That's how it works, folks. Okay, and then on the 23rd of December, that's a Friday. I don't. It's hard to find good help. You know, it really is. It is really, really hard to find good help. And somebody needs to put days of the weeks on these things, because the 23rd is a Friday, and we are having a holiday candlelight service here. So we're going to enjoy an inspiring message by Reverend Leah, who is the queen of all rituals. She'll have a beautiful candlelight service. There's going to be a beautiful ritual honoring the light and different faith traditions and our faith tradition and all kinds of beautiful Christmas things and light. And so be here for that on the 23rd. And then on the 25th, on Christmas Day, stay home. Or you'll be here by yourself, because we're not going to be here. I'll be at home dancing through the snow on a. Okay, wait. Okay. Now we're back at it. Did I put that on upside down? No. Okay, I'm good. All right. Take that off again. Okay. So, don't come on the 25th because we're not here, but on the 23rd it's going to be beautiful. Then we're having a New Year's Day celebration, January 1st. Another beautiful time to step into the new year powerfully. With Reverend Leah, she will be doing a ritual for stepping out of the old year and into the new. Even though, as Reverend Christina told us, we're already stepping. Join us to cross the threshold on January the 1st. And by the way, it's not in the announcements, but Reverend Christina, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. I was reluctant to say that with these on my head, but thank you for being here, and you're wonderful, and you are a light in the world, says the lady with the antlers. So, so join us for the January 1st thing, and each Sunday, at this moment still, we are having a potluck after service. There is actually food. There will not be any pot. But there's, but there, as far as I know, I did not bring pot. If anybody brought pot, that's another story. But there is food in the back. I saw something that looked somewhat like macaroni and cheese. That could be a rumor that I'm starting now. But please bring your favorite dish to share after church on Sunday. There's a table set up in the back. Join us, and we'll all break bread together or eat macaroni and cheese together. It's sort of the same. And then on the 25th, as I said, don't come here. Don't come here, because we won't be here. You'll be standing outside in the cold. And then for everything else, oh, look at this. Potluck. It's really hard to find good help. I cannot do 3 things at once. For everything else, there's our website, cslnoco.org. Go there, enjoy it, have fun. Thank you.
And to all a good night. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Hello. There we go. Yes. Some of you have already been to a couple of my gigs at Ace Gillette's downtown. I'm going to be back on Friday, December 30th, the day before New Year's Eve. So if you're interested in coming to hear me play and sing at Ace Gillette's, then I would love for you to be there. It'll be 5 to 7 p.m. on the 30th.
Yay. Awesome. All right, so after service, our practitioners, me, are available for prayer. In addition, we also have a prayer box in the back. So if you would like for us to hold you in prayer this week, please fill out a prayer request form, and we will do that as a practitioner team. So please stand for our benediction and closing song. May you be at peace. May your heart remain open. May you awaken to the light of your own true nature. May you be healed. May you be a source of healing for all beings. And let's say it together. Love is who I am. Love is who we are. Love is all there is. And so it is.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love. One more. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only